because we couldn't drink any alcohol. Right, here we go, semi-final time, so 4 of these guys make the final, 4 of them go out. Let's have a look who's going to lead it into the turn. Finley Monroe in there in 1, it's all about the top 4 positions. Kylan Gordon going through in 2, Birmingham's Ronnie Wood, where is he? He's in that 4th spot the minute he's been chased down by Preston Newmarsh Bow. So Preston in that all important, well not so important, inside the in there as well, Connor Hemphill. Spot, it's going to be close. I think he's made it. For the 8-year-old boys, Hugo Deighton, Blake Broth, Sebastian Hewitt, Joseph McAvoy's in this one as well. Archie Owen, Teddy Jones, Toby Fox and Ted Harvey. Man out front at the moment, that is Blake Broth in the one. Hugo Deighton in 2. Who's the guy in 3 and 4? Joseph McAvoy is back there 5 in the minute, so he's going to have to push hard and battle with the 3.1 of Ted Jones and McAvoy in final turn. McAvoy goes wide, Jones dives underneath. Who's going to get the 4th spot? It's going to be close to the line. Oh, so close, couldn't even tell you. Oh my word. All action in the semi-finals, and we're only 2 races in. As we head down towards the first turn with the first of the 9-year-old semis. Another 2 on the inside, not quite sure who that actually is. Might be, we don't know, it's not the right number on my sheet. So it's Harley Bowler out there in front. We're just looking for the riders in 4 and 5 and seeing he's having a go. Oh, Smart dives underneath. Owen Smart to 7-5 of Archie Collins. Smart and Collins in and out the turn. Smart looking like he's going to hang on for 4. Collins out in 5. Large in there in 6. Holly Bowler took the win. Semi-final number 2 for the 9-year-old. 4 boys going through, 4 boys going out. Heavily leading it into the corner. Let's have a look who's going to get it. We got Arthur Thomas in there as well. He's back there in about 3 in the minute, and I think it's the 878 of Otis Murphy who's in there in 2. Who else is inside the 4? There's a bit of a gap, but Brownwood Sander Flint, he's having a look. He's shopping for a position. He wants to go to 4, but he's got to catch Finley Murphy to get it done. Murphy out the final turn. He's got enough room. Flint's going to be the unlucky guy in 5. Oh, Everly taking the win in that semi. Ten-year-old boys semi-final underway. Roland Ells, Charlie Craig, Bailey Foster in this one. Oscar Walding's right in there as well in about 5th at the minute. Jack Perkins, Max McNulty, Jack and Ruben Pratt. Let's have a look. Walding's made his move now. He's up from 3 into 2. Look at the Nuneaton guy go. Can he hold it on? Charlie Bob Craig's dived underneath. Stolen that 2nd position. Here comes the rider out of the D. On the inside from 4th back to 2. What a lap from the Nuneaton rider. Charlie Bob Craig's going to take that final spot. Jack Davis in 5, but Oscar Walding 4-2, 3, 4-2. Those were his positions as he went round that lap. Wowzers. Last of the semi-finals is the second one for the 10-year-olds. Jamira Howell in this one, heading down towards turn number 1. Louis Kacharik on the 8. He's in there as well. Then it's the 7.1 of Ralph Baker, who's in there in 4 at the moment. There's a bit of a gap to 5. Kacharik's in that 4th spot now. Baker's taking the 3. Jamira's leading it out. Ethan 984 trying to get in. He's Freddie Booton out of Nuneaton. I don't think he's going to have the time to get close enough to Louis Kacharik. Kacharik takes 4. He's in the Midlands finals. Oh, wow. 10 minutes. Right, 10 minutes to your finals, people. 10 minutes to your finals. It's going to be A finals, no B finals today. I'm just... Right, where's your trophy's up there? You've left the trophy. Can't get the staff these days. Abigail Nyquist, where are you? It's a good job that microphone didn't pick that up then. Rightio, so in front of me, these lovely people were all part of the Midlands region school games team last week. So the school games national finals at Loughborough University on the Saturday, where they all did skills competition. Who's got medals? Zach. Oh, it's all right then. That's fine. We'll let you off. So Yeah. So they did the school games finals last week, national finals. I think the Midlands, did they finish runners-up overall? Was that correct? I can't remember. Did they not? Oh. On the second day. So, yeah. So all you younger riders out there, when you get to like 14, 15, so years 9 and 10 at school, is that right? Yeah, years 9 and 10. You may have the opportunity to try out for the school games national finals. If you get that opportunity, do not miss it. Do not turn it down. Literally grab it with both hands and have the experience of a lifetime. Because these riders did that last weekend and they were involved. They competed against the South, the Southwest, the North, Ulster, Wales, East Anglia, Scotland. One of them even rode for Scotland. They were a man down and Chelsea jumped in as the reserve, put a Scotland jersey on and went in there. So she qualifies by the fact that she once looked at a haggis in a supermarket and it was like, right, that'll do, you can ride for Scotland. So Chelsea did her bit as well. And they were coached and managed by Mrs. Chiziwa and Mr. Needham, who both did a fabulous job. Give them a big round of applause. On Vicky as well. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand you over to Mrs. Chiziwa, who can say a few words about her charges, introduce you to all the riders so I don't get it wrong, and just tell us what the school games experience was like, not only for the kids, but for you guys as managers and coaches as well, and what they get out of it.
What was it like for us? Oh, the size of a microphone.
Yeah, microphone.
The school games was a fantastic experience. It really was like a mini Olympics. I hope some of you caught it. It was live streamed. The opening ceremony felt like Beth Shriver, you know. It was fantastic. And these guys, they came to some coaching sessions beforehand. They honed their skills on the flats. And obviously on the racing, they're brilliant anyway, which is why we won a trophy. So we had Zach Greene, who also won 2 medals. Was it silver for the time trial and a bronze medal as well for, was that the flat times? We've got Max Clare. We've got Ben Weiss. We've got fantastic Chelsea, based in Scotland. We saw brilliant.
There we go. It came back on. Yeah, right. We're getting there. There we go. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Are we working? I think we're working. I'll keep talking for a minute and see if it cuts out, and if not... Make it quick.
Okay. We've got to the girls. We've had Chelsea. Well done, Jaya Jack Bradshaw. She also got 2 seconds, wasn't it? So she's got some silver medals. And Esme Brooke, and also Abigail Nequest, who is taking a very long time to get here. So they did fantastic. They represented the Midlands brilliantly. And I'd love to see the next school games, which is in 2 years' time. I'd love to see some of those 11... Oh, there we go. The 11, 12-year-olds now, 13-year-olds now. It's time for you to start practicing. I'm actually running 3 girls' sessions. Check out my Facebook, because there's some girls' jumping sessions being booked. Please book on. But I'd like to... I'll get Vicky, the fantastic team.
Right, let's try and get some ends, riders in final.
One, two. I think it's...
Apparently, it's a loose connection. Yeah. Right, so
One, two. Right.
See if that works. What I'll do is I'll leave that cap off. That might do it. Right, let's try that. Swear to God, we've MacGyvered this entire thing today. If it cuts out on me again, I think I might cry. So, right, so the live stream apparently is on. I believe I've just shared. Have I shared it? I can't remember. Anyway, on YouTube, BMX Racing UK Live, I think it is on the YouTube. So your family and friends at home can actually watch the live stream right now of the finals. They'll be able to see you and your kids racing. Hey, I think we've managed it. I think we've actually figured it out, what was causing the issue. If it goes pear-shaped in the middle of the finals, I will literally sit in the car park and sob. It's been a hectic day, to be fair. And we've got the trophies to give out as well, which we're going to do in a bit after the finals. And there's plenty of them. So your finals. are 9 to 12 cruiser. Kids. Slightly older kids. Kids who are old enough to know better. And the fast kids. So there you go. That's how we group them. Small kids, slightly bigger kids, big kids, kids who are big enough to know better. Right, can we have riders in the pens, please, for the finals? Come on, guys. Riders in the pens for the finals, please. Let's get this show on the road. I know you all want trophies and then you want to go home, eat a Sunday dinner, watch Red Bull Hardline. Because if you don't watch that, you must be absolutely insane, because that is the burliest mountain bike race of the year. 90-foot doubles that people are jumping and that kind of stuff. It's full on like motocross stuff. It's just bonkers. So, yeah. And we is live on YouTube. So ring your nan, tell her to watch. We have one viewer in Texas watching. I know that for certain. My good friend Mr. Brian Summerall, who is watching out there in Houston, Texas. And I know he always appreciates a shout out. Hashtag OS20s rule. Yep. You can laugh all you want. Give us a wave. Can you see me, Simon? Is that all right? Yeah. Hello, everybody watching at home. Hello, Mr. Summerall in Texas. Have a good one. Enjoy. He's kind of switching back and forward between this, I think, and Red Bull Hardline. So if Hardline's still going, he might finish by now. I don't know. Anyway, finals time. Finals time. Not that I want to sing that, you know what I mean? My singing's rubbish. But we're going to do it full-on Brit style. We're going to introduce you to the riders one at a time. We're going to give it a bit of finesse. So lining up, these are the Midlands Championships 2022. The finals, we are going to start with the 9 to 12-year-old cruiser guys and girls. We have got for Derby BMX Club, Cooper Westwoods. For Nuneaton and Urban Air BMX, Missy Large. For Manchester BMX Club, Owen Smart. For Nuneaton and Urban Air BMX, Lily McCoy. For the Brunty Massive, Sam Dolan. For Wrekin Riders out of Telford, William Chaplin. And for Derby BMX Club and the Crucial Gang, Elijah Jamira. Here we go, 9 to 12-year-old cruiser final underway. Who's going to get that whole shot? It looks like Mr. Jamira's heading into the first turn first. So Jamira out front. That looks like Wrekin Riders. William Chapman in there in 2. McCoy in 3. Smart in 4. Large in 5. Cooper Westwood in there in 6. And the rider from the Brunty Massive, Sam Dolan, in there in 7. But Jamira taking it into the final corner. It's going to go Jamira, Chaplin, McCoy, Smart, Westwood, Large, and Dolan to the stripe. And Elijah Jamira is your 9 to 12-year-old cruiser champion for the Midlands Champs 2022. Next up, 13 to 14-year-old cruisers. We've got from Nottingham, Jake Hart. From Birmingham BMX Club, Lewis Barnes and Ethan Byrne. For the Brunty Massive, Tion Flint. For Doncaster BMX Club, Dylan Stanley. And for the Bradford Massive, Jack Lebras. 13, 14-year-old cruisers, LeBras, Stanley, Flynn, Byrne, Barnes and Hart heading down towards turn number 1. Lewis Barnes right there in the middle. He's inside the top 3 in the minute. Ethan Burns trying to get in there as well. Look at LeBras. He's up into that second spot. But the rider leading it out, I've got a feeling that might be the rider from Nottingham on the 551. It is Jake Hart in and out of the final corner. It's going to be Hart, LeBras, Barnes, 1, 2, 3. Who's going to get the 4? It's going to be Stanley in 4. But Jake Hart takes the title in 13-14. Cruiser for Nottingham BMX Club. Next up, 17 to 29-year-old female cruiser. We have got for Wrekin Riders, Chelsea Barnett. For Nottingham BMX Club, Abigail Nyquist. For Chesterfield, Emma Clark. For Wrekin Riders, Kelly Thompson. And for Chesterfield BMX Club and Urban Air BMX, Trinity Cam. Seventeen to 29-year-old female cruiser heading down the hill. Let's have a look. Abigail Nyquist, I think he's going to lead it into the turn. But look at Trinity Cam winding it up down the straight, taking it to the skies over the first 2 jumps. But Abigail Nyquist is out front. You've only got to win 1 lap, and it's got to be this one. So Trinity in and out the final turn. Who's going to get it? Nyquist, I think, is going to take Moto 4. It's total points. Trinity might get it on countback, I'm not sure. Chelsea for 3, Kelly for 4, Emma for 5. 17 to 29-year-old cruiser. And looking at this list, I've been watching some of these boys ride since they were literally 7 and 8 years old. We've got Scott Hamilton from Redditch, Benjamin Weiss from Birmingham, Zach Greene, Derby BMX Club, Marcus Thompson on the 289, Matt McHugh from Preston and BMX Widow Photography, Rocky O'Brien from Redditch, and on the comeback trail on the 228, we've got Reese Hoggett and the 074 Bradley Mins from Doncaster. Holy guacamole, I can't wait to see how this one turns out. These are the 17 to 29-year-old boys in and out of turn number 1. Rocky O'Brien and Bradley Mins and Reese Hoggett. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's got that third spot? Couldn't quite. Oh! O'Brien's off the side of the track. Did Bradley Mins give him a nudge in the turn? Hoggett's in there as well. One rider hits the deck. Bradley Mins, Reese Hoggett. Somebody get me a time machine because I'm going back to 2005. Ho ho! Rocky O'Brien got the nudge in the turn, slid out. The 380, that was Scott Hamilton. He's up and all right, more or less. Little bit of a limp. But he's riding away, which is good to see. And then talk about action, we go straight across to Moto 4 of 30 plus female cruiser. For Nottingham BMX Club, there are 3 riders. Grace Turner, Annie Chiziwa, Tracy Sharp. And for Nuneaton and Urban Air BMX, we've got Kirsty Freer. It's been total points for these riders, and the battle has been between Annie Tiwa and Tracy Sharp, and they're going at it again into turn number 1. I think Annie's just got a nose in front. Tracy's dived underneath. Look at this as they go down the second straight, elbow to elbow. Annie just gets her nose in front. Tracy's not done yet though. She might have a go in that final corner. Kirsty's in there in 3, Grace in 4. Maybe Tracy lost the pedal coming out of turn number 2. Annie's going to get the win. Tracy's going to get the 2. Kirsty's in there for 3. Grace doing a great job in 4. 30 plus female cruiser. What a battle. Fist bumps all around at the finish line. 40 to 44 cruiser. Moto number 4, total points for these guys. Graham North from Nottingham BMX Club. Jacob Tinsley from Nuneaton. Matt Smart from Manchester, the Joker in the pack. Simon Toogood from Derby BMX Club. And Anthony Labras from B. Radford just down the road. Forty to 44 cruiser, here we go, let's have a look. Anthony Labras on the inside, getting the whole shot. That's the benefit of gate number 1. Who's right there with him? Simon Toogood's working his way in. Here comes Matt Smart as well, also getting in the mix. Labras still holding on to it. Toogood's been pushed up the turn by the 6.1, and that belongs to Jacob Tinsley. So Tinsley in 2, it's Labras, Tinsley, Derby rider going through. That's going to be Simon Toogood. That's your 1, 2, 3. Total the points up. See who's won. Next up, Moto 4 for the 45 to 49-year-old cruiser class. Total points, we've got 4 riders. Tim Porter from Bradford, Michael Abella from Blackpool, Brett Knight from Redditch BMX Club, and Neil Davies from Nottingham. Moto 4, total points for the cruiser guys, 45 to 49. Tim Porter, Brett Knight, 1 and 2 into the turn. Knight just picking up the whole shot. Porter's in there in 2, Abella back there in 4. Chasing down the rider from Nottingham, and that's going to be Neil Davies, who's there in 3. So Davies looking good now for a top 3 finish in this final moto. Brett Knight aboard the S&M Cruiser, in and out the final turn. Porter chasing him down aboard the GT. He's not going to get close enough. It's going to be Knight, Porter, Davies and Abella in that order. 50 plus cruiser, 4th moto, total points for these guys. Stephen Needham, Paul Mounsey, Jason Barker, Stephen Smith and Adrian Scott. '50 plus cruiser, oh go, let's have a look at these guys heading down the hill. Stephen Needham, Paul Mounsey there, 4 and 5 at the minute. The guy leading it out though at the moment. Oh, I thought somebody had come a cropper in that first turn, but everybody's still upright as they go into the second turn. It's been led out now by the rider out front, and that's going to be the 348 belonging to Jason Barker. Barker's under pressure from Smith though. Barker and Smith down the final straight. Barker hanging on. Smith's going to run close. Oh, close to the line. I think it was Barker just from Smith. Scott in there in 3, Needham in 4, Mounsey in 5. It's all right. Suddenly not. There's 50p run out in the meter there then. Right. 6 and under females. The Mini Miss Missiles. The Polly Pocket Rockets. The young ladies, the future of our sport. We have got 4 of them up there. On the 581, it is Isabella Bowler. For Wrekin Riders, Hannah Neyman. On the 184 plate, Matilda Hewitt. And on the 1.1 out of Nottingham, it's Tallulah Widowson. Be sure to cheer these young ladies on as they go past. Six and under young ladies, the Mini Miss Missiles, the Polly Pocket Rockets, the future female pros. Look at them heading into turn number 1. Hannah Neyman is the young lady leading it out right now. She's in there in 1 and looking good. The 1.1 going through in 2. That is Tallulah Widowson. Tallulah's out of Nottingham BMX Club, and Hannah has a quick look round to see where she is, and the answer is about 15 bike lengths away. Matilda Hewitt in there in 4. Isabella Bowler in 5. Last straight action. It is going to be the 2.1 of Hannah Neyman. Tallulah Whittleson in 2. Matilda Hewitt in 3. And come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this young lady, Isabella Bowler. Well done, Isabella. She's done a fabulous job today. Moving on to final number 10, the 6 and under boys. We have got for Birmingham, Frankie Jones. For Huncote, Roman Birdfield. For Nuneaton, Kian Hopkins. For Wrekin Riders, Anthony Perebny. For Nottingham BMX Club, Hunter Chambers. For Walsop, Ruben Sol, Wiku Gordon. For Manchester BMX Club, 2 riders, Walter Thomas and Adam Smart. Six and unders our goal. Let's have a look who's going to be the first to rise. It looks like Anthony Perebny. This guy absolutely on fire. Took a tumble in that third moto though, so he'll be looking for a better result this time around. Walter Thomas in there in 2. Here comes Ruben Sol with Q Gordon on the outside, looking to work from 4th into 2nd. He's made his way into that 2nd spot. Walter's in there in 3. Where's Mr. Smart? He's back there in about 5 in the minute. Perebny though leading it into the final turn, the 3.1. That is Hunter Chambers in there in 4. Anthony Perebny though, he's going to be your Midlands 2022 6 and under champion. Final number 11, the 7-year-old boys. George Minns out of Doncaster. Ethan Said from Wrekin Riders. Seb Staines from Derby. Jack Haynes, Nuneaton BMX Club. Charlie Dowsing from Nottingham. Rocco Westwood from Derby. Seth Kacharik from Derby. And from Birmingham BMX Club, Ethan Shaw. Seven-year-olds are goal. Let's have a look. Ethan Shaw in the middle, battling away with, I think it's Charlie Dowsing into the turn. So it is Shaw, Dowsing, Kacharik, 1, 2, 3. Rocco Westwood's in there in 4. And it looks like George Minns is trying to work his way back in as well. But let's have a look who's going to lead it down the straight. Ethan Shaw, Birmingham BMX Club into the final turn. Dowsing's having to go down the final straight. Kacharik's in there as well, but Ethan Shaw will take the title. Ethan Shaw is your Midlands regional champion in the 7-year-old boys. 8-year-old young ladies lining up on the gate. Moto number 4, total points. We have got Isabel Dolan from Bruntwood, Emily Barker from Nottingham, Lexi Davis from Bruntwood, and Bonnie Dudley from Nottingham. The 8-year-old girls are go. Let's have a look. Lexi Davis has just been shot out of a cannon straight into turn number 1 and out front and in the lead. This young lady riding out of Bruntwood BMX Club, clearly putting the work in there on a regular basis because she's turned this final completely on its head and stolen it away. So Davis out front, looks like her teammate Isabel Dolan in there in 2. And it is going to be Lexi Davis who takes it to the line, the 1.1. That is Bonnie Dudley. She's in there in 3. Emily Barker in 4, doing a grand job. Well done, Emily. And that is final number 12. Final 13, the 8-year-old boys. Listen to this for a lineup. We have got for Birmingham, Teddy Jones. For Blackpool, Connor Hemphill. For Nottingham, Sebastian Hewitt. For Birmingham, Ronnie Woods. For Doncaster, Hugo Deighton. For North East BMX, Kylan Gordon. For Birmingham BMX Club, Blake Broth. And for Midlands, Finley Munro. Eight-year-old boys heading down the hill. This is the final. Who's going to get it into turn number one? Finley Munro and Hugo Deighton scrapping away now. Munro's out front, Deighton's in there in two. That looks like Blake Broth in there in three. Kylan Gordon in four. Connor Hemphill in there in five. In and out the turn. Finley Munro there in the lead. But Deighton is chasing him down into the final turn. Is he going to get him? It is Munro, Deighton, Broth, Kylan Gordon. Birmingham BMX getting in there as well. Wowzers. What a final. Ronnie Wood, I think, came in five. One rider tumbled at the line. Didn't see who it was. It's all working. Yeah. Right, we're just going to look after our fallen rider at the finish line. I didn't quite catch who it was. I glanced away for a split second. Oh. My legs are aching. Let's have a look. Who was it? I think it was Teddy Jones. Let's hope he's all right. Yep, he's walking away. Mum's looking after him. He'll be back for the next one. Well done, Teddy. Good lad. There's always another BRX race, mate. Always another one you can get involved in. There's going to be multiple finals for you as you grow up, pal. You'll be fine. Keep that chin up. And we will see you at Racing Under the Roof, I'm sure. I think I'm going to stand near the finish line and just watch these close finishes. I think we're winning with the microphone, finally. Watch it cut out now. I'll be gutted. Right, I'll introduce you to the young ladies on the gates. Final 14 9-year-old girls. We have got Lainey Cordin out of Pro Start BMX. Lakey Haig out of Bruntwoods. Elizabeth Lola Poole out of Manchester. And on the UK Divide squad, it's Mara McCarron from Derby. All right, the girls are go. This is the 9-year-old final. It looks like Lainey Cordin and Lakey Haig have got a good start. That's Mara McCarron in there in 3 and Elizabeth Lola Poole in there in 4, doing it for Manchester BMX Club. So as they head down that second straight towards turn number 2, Lainey Cordin is the young lady in charge at the moment. She's got, oh! Lakey Haig has dropped it in the corner. Oh my word, let's hope she's all right. In and out the final turn. Lainey Cordin's going to take the win. Mara McCarron for 2. Elizabeth for 3. Let's hear it for Lakey Haig. She was doing a wonderful job. She's up. She's all right. Yeah, she's good. Right. Next up, the 9-year-old boys final. We have got Owen Smart, Finley Murphy, Archie Nadin, Arthur Thomas, Ruben Stanworth, Otis Murphy, Zach Everly, and Harley Bowler. Right, here we go with the 9-year-old boys heading down the hill. Zach Everly looking like he's got a very good start. Otis Murphy in there as well, and Harley Bowler right there in the middle and working his way from 3 into 2. So it is Everly. Look at Harley Bowler. Somebody's turning on the turbochargers down that second straight. He's having a right on scrap with Everly and looking for a way around. Harley Bowler diving underneath. Everly coming back at him as they get towards the final corner. Who's going to get this one? Bowler's dived underneath again. Everly, Bowler, look at the ball to the line. Who's going to get it? Oh! Couldn't even tell you from here. Wowzers, what a final from those two boys. Amazing. As we move on to the 10-year-olds, we've got out of Manchester, Charlie Craig, Derby's Louis Kacharik, Nuneaton's Oscar Walding, Derby, Jack Perkins, Nuneaton's Ralph Baker, Derby's Bailey Foster, Nottingham's Ethan Howell, and Derby BMX Club, Itai Jamira. All right, let's go with the 10-year-olds. Who's going to be the first to the first turn? Look at them go. Itai Jamira right there in the middle. And we've got everybody in there. Bailey Foster, Ralph Baker, Oscar Walding's had some great laps today. He's in there in 7 at the minute, but pushing hard. Charlie Bob Craig in 5. Jamira's leading it into the turn. Oh, look at the battle that's going on. Nottingham's Ethan Howell is in the mix. He's not done yet either. Last straight action. Howell dives underneath. Howell and Jamira to the line. Who's going to get it? Jamira! Just from Howell. Wow. What a finish, boys. Well done. People rolling round on the deck after they come across the line. Let's hope everybody's all right. As we move on to the 11-year-old girls. 4 riders, total points, 4th moto. Madison Dixon from Nottingham. Elizabeth Barker from Nottingham. Seren Pritchard, Nottingham. And Anastasia Mutcher from Rossop. Still sounding all right, yeah. Final number 17. These are the 11-year-old girls. Look at the 2 young ladies battling for turn number 1. Anastasia Mutcher and Seren Pritchard. They are going 1 and 2 at the minute. That is Madison Dixon in there in 3. Elizabeth Barker in 4. Anastasia's got the lead right now, but Seren Pritchard isn't letting her go without a fight. There's about 2 bike lengths between them. And Mutcher's going to lead it into the final turn. Pritchard's going to have a go down the final straight. It's going to be a drag race. Anastasia Mutcher, Seren Pritchard. Oh, Anastasia, I think, stealing it on the line, but there was less than half a bike in it. And Elizabeth Barker comes through, takes that 4th spot. As we move on to the 11-year-old boys. We have got Liam Byrne from Birmingham BMX Club, William Knowles from Bruntwood, William Bramley from Doncaster, Thomas Walls, Wreaking Riders, Henry Shenton, Nottingham, Daniel Neyman, Wreaking Riders, Heath Osborne, Birmingham, and Ronnie Houghton out of Birmingham. Final number 18, the 11-year-olds. Henry Shenton looking like he got a good one. The 920 got a better one. And that is Heath Osborne heading into turn number 1 with a hole shot. Osborne, Shenton, 1 and 3 in the minute. Who's the rider in there in 2? I've got a feeling it's Daniel Neyman on the 10.1 as they go in and out of that second turn. Look at the moves being made. Ducking and diving. William Bramley in there in 4th at the minute as they head towards the final turn. Osborne looking like he's going to get it. Osborne under pressure from the 156. Who's going to get it? Osborne gets it. 10.1 was Daniel Neyman in 3. Wow, great laps from the boys. Well done. Well done. Final 12. 4th moto for the 12-year-old girls. We have got Lainey Haig out of Brumwood, Jessica Walls from Nottingham, Ruby Walford from Manchester, and Daisy Knowles out of Manchester. Right, 12-year-old girls are go. 4th moto, Ruby Walford looking like she got a good start. Jessica Walls right there next to her. Lainey Haig, I think it is. Yep, she's there in that 3rd spot at the moment. And look who's diving in. We've got Daisy Knowles in the mix as well. So Knowles and Haig having their own personal battle for that 3rd spot. But the battle out front is for the win. And it is Jessica Walls who's got it right now. Walls, Walford. They're going to go 1 and 2 down the final straight. Walls is going to get it. Walford's just going to come up short. Daisy Knowles gets the 3. Lainey Haig the 4. That's the 12-year-old girls final done. "12-year-old boys up next, the final. We've got Dylan Powell from Nuneaton, Finley Cranage from Nottingham, Logan Widowson from Nottingham, Oliver James out of Bradford, Davy Timmer on the 2.1 from Derby, Amelia, the real deal Everly on the W5 out of Derby, Isaac Shaw from Birmingham, and Logan Ankle from Nottingham. Final number 20, let's have a look who's got the start. It is Logan Ankle who's going to lead it into turn number 1, but he's got quality all around him. Bike handling quality like Amelia, the real deal Everly. She's in there in that 2nd spot. Look at him queuing up behind. Shaw's in there as well, trying to work his way in. Isaac Shaw back there in 5 now. Oliver James in 6. Amelia Everly has stolen the lead. We call her the real deal. She's about to prove it. Amelia, the real deal Everly, taking the win from Logan Ankle. I think Shaw came in 4. Didn't quite catch who got the 3. I think it was Davy Timmer. Final 21. 13-year-old girls lining up. We have got for Nuneaton, Missy Large. Wreaking Riders, Erin Marsh. Chesterfield have got Nevaeh Gourlay. Smiley's Flight Club is Sophie Kynaston. And for Nuneaton BMX Club, Lily McCoy. Also 4 for the 13-year-old girls. Sophie Kynaston, the first one to get away as they head towards turn number 1. Nevaeh Gourlay is in there though for Chesterfield. She's worked her way into that 2nd spot. That's Erin Marsh, I think, in there in 3. McCoy in 4, Large in 5. But it is Sophie Kynaston going in and out of the turn. Kynaston, Gourlay worked her way into 2. Marsh in there in 3. But it is Sophie Kynaston on the 4.4, bringing it to the line. She's going to get it. Marsh for 2, Gourlay for 3, McCoy for 4, and Large for 5. Final number 22, the 13-year-old boys. Lining up for Doncaster, Ruben Bramley. For North East BMX, Kemi Cook. For Bruntwood, Zaid Flint. For Derby, Elijah Jumeirah. For Birmingham BMX Club, Freddie Entwistle. For Birmingham again, Laurie Ann Carruthers. For Birmingham, Lucas Osborne. And for Birmingham again, Jeremy Lynn. It was a long pause for the 13-year-old boys, but they are out of the gate and down the hill. Laurie Ann Carruthers on the inside. It's Jeremy Lynn leading it into the turn. Lucas Osborne's in there as well. Osborne's dived underneath, so Osborne and Lynn now battling down that second straight and into the turn. Jeremy Lynn is the guy out front in there as well. Jumeirah has worked his way into 3. Laurie Ann Carruthers has been shuffled back into 4. William Bramley in there in 7. Oh, Osborne's dived underneath Lynn in the final turn. Look at the drag race. Who's going to get it at that line? Oh, Jeremy Lynn, I think by the skin of his teeth. You'd have to look at scores to confirm it. But from where I was stood, I think there was literally a quarter of a wheel in it between Jeremy Lynn and Lucas Osborne. Not even that. But a great move in the turn from Lucas. Final 23. 14-year-old boys. We have got Noah Everly out of Derby. Charlie Davies, Nottingham. Jane and Greene, Blackpool. And Daniel Henry, Birmingham. Here we go, 14-year-old boys, moto number 4. Looks like Blackpool are going to lead it into the turn. That'll be Jaden Greene, who's out front at the moment. But Everly's right there with him and having a go as they go into the second turn. Everly on the inside. Can he dive underneath? Can't quite. Has he made it stick? Yes, he has. Look at him. Elbow to elbow. Greene's moved back. Everly dives underneath. High-low. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. It's going to go Greene. Everly. Wowzers. Charlie Davies for 4. That puts Daniel Henry in there in 3. Great laps from the 14-year-old boys. Just hang on, guys. We need to put some more fuel in the generator. So that's just going to hold us up for a minute or 2. Final 24 is the 15-year-old boys. Is somebody letting Anthony Tufts loose with flammable liquids? And it took us all day to figure it out as well. Never mind. At least we know now. At least we can tell Carol, then she knows for future events. We'll be back with you momentarily. Right, there we go. Generator back on. Filled up with fuel. Might just want to give that gate a couple of test drops just to be sure. Revolution. 15-year-old boys. Final. I thought it broke then. Don't do that to me again. Nearly had a heart failure. Yeah, exactly. We've not got much battery. We're going to run out. We're not. Samuel Cadman out of Doncaster. Joshua Ball from Birmingham. Blake Reynolds at Nuneaton. Thomas Wilson at Warsop. Miles Wildboard, Derby BMX Club. Zach Greene, Derby BMX Club. Benjamin Weiss, Birmingham. And Max Clare, Derby BMX Club. 15-year-old boys, look at the speed these guys are going down the hill as they charge towards turn number one. Miles Wildboard in the middle. Looks like one of the boys leading it out. That might be Zach Greene, I think. Greene leading it through. He's in there in one. Max Clare in two. Benjamin Weiss in there in three. Miles Wildboard going through in four. These guys out front and clear. In and out the final turn. Clare's dived underneath. Look at this. Greene and Clare to the line. Who's going to get it? Greene from Clare. Wildboard and Weiss were literally elbow to elbow as they crossed the line. But Zach Greene takes the title by the width of a fag paper, I think, from Zach Greene. Final 25. Masters 30 plus. We have got lining up on the three riders, no Joe Marston, but we've got on the 451 for Warsop, Eric Chapman. On the 033 out of Royston, Billy Irwin. And on the 18 out of Chesterfield, be sure to check out his YouTube channel, Ashley Chew. Right, here we go with the Masters. Irwin, Chew and Chapman heading in towards turn number one. Billy Irwin back to BMX with a bang. He was on fire when he was in the sport the first time around, and he's lost none of his speed on his comeback to the sport on turning 30. So Irwin leading it into the final corner. Ashley Chew going well in that second spot. This is going to be the final on his vlog for today. Going across in that second position. Irwin takes it, Chew in two and Chapman in three. Next up, Veterans Final, 40 plus. We have got Rick Poole out of Manchester, Lee Carrick from Peterborough, Graham Stanley from Doncaster, Brett Knight from Redditch. And I think that might be it. Craig Cordin might have called it a day. The veterans are go. Just four of these guys. No Craig Cordin. Let's hope he's all right after his tumble. Graham Stanley, though, he's leading it in and out of the turn, doing it for Doncaster BMX Club. Look at Lee Carrick chasing him down, though. Brett Knight's in there in three. Carrick's gone underneath. Oh, they've got together in the turn. Bit of a heavy pass, but he made it stick. Now has Stanley got anything for him in the final turn? Tries to dive underneath. Can't make it happen. It's going to be Carrick. Stanley's under pressure from Knight. Knight, I think, got him on the line. Stanley for three. Rick Poole for four. Lee Carrick, no mucking around in that second turn. Portion of elbow, table four with extra chili sauce. Final number 27, the Grand Veterans. Lining up, we have got Neil Revel from Warsop, Stephen Thomas from Birmingham, Stephen Smith, Wrekin Riders, David Knowles, Manchester BMX Club, Paul Mounsey, Nuneaton BMX Club, Mark Simpson out of Doncaster, Fitzroy Bryce from Birmingham, and Jonathan Charlesworth from Doncaster. Hold on to your hats, people. These are the Grand Veterans. Anything can happen and probably will. Fitzroy Bryce, he's going to be the guy leading him into the turn at the moment. Who's going to come out in that second spot? Simpson's in there. Knowles is in there. Here comes Neil Revel as well, trying to work his way in. But Fitzroy Bryce is the guy leading it out from Birmingham BMX Club. Bryce, Simpson, that's your 1 and 2. Revel in 3, Knowles in 4, but Fitzroy Bryce of Birmingham BMX Club, he's going to take the win. Simpson for 2, Revel for 3. Right, final number 28, the 19 to 29-year-old guys we have got lining up. This is the fourth moto. Tommy Simpson out of Doncaster, Adam North from Nottingham, Josh Law from Doncaster, Brett Dove from Doncaster, Bradley George from Nottingham, and Finley Randall out of Redditch. Go, go, go. Let's have a look. Tommy Simpson working his way across from the outside, trying to cut everybody off into turn number 1, but he's got Josh Law to deal with as well. Let's have a look as they head down the straight. It's Law and Dove. Those guys going 1 and 2 at the minute. Finley Randall in there in 3. And Doncaster looking like they've got this one on lockdown as they come towards the final straight. Who's going to get it? It's going to be the 3.1 of Brett Dove. He's going to take the win. 5.57 in there in 2. That was Josh Law. Finley Randall taking the 3 with Simpson in 4. Right, we've got 2 finals left. The first of these finals is Superclass Female. It's the prize money final. We have got Phoebe Sparrow, Birmingham BMX Club. Isabel Rook, Redditch BMX Club. Nottingham have got 3 riders, Abigail Niequest, Izzy Hurry, and Esme Brooke. Doncaster have got Jodie Smith. Northeast BMX Club, they've got Akira Cook. And I've also got to mention from Derby on the 1X, Jaya Jack Bradshaw. This one's for the cash. Who's going to get it as they come down the straight? Jay is looking like she's got a good start. Akira Cook in there as well. And moving her way through on the outside. Looks like Isabella Rook. Esme Brooks there in 3. That's Izzy Hurry in 5. Looking for a 4. Jodie Smith in there in 6. Abigail Niequest in 7. As they go in and out the final turn for the cash. Jaya Jack Bradshaw doing it for Derby BMX Club. She's going to take the title. Akira's going to get the 2. Esme for 3. Izzy for 4. Wow, wow, wow. Right, we've got 1 final left. 1 final. But as tradition dictates, I need to do some thank yous. Where is Carol Foster? Carol? Come on, out here, please, to the middle of the track. Can we bring Carol Foster out here, please? Come on, Carol, come over here. Right, we're going to start with the thank yous first up. The guys and the girls in the middle of the track wearing green and fluoro. They do a fantastic job. They pick you up when you fall down. They patch you up. And if it needs to happen and you need to go to hospital, they are the guys to arrange the lift for you. We can't do it without them. Please make some noise for your medical team. Next up, the guys and girls in the greys. Soon to be a different colour, I'm led to believe. They make things happen in BMX. They do things with computers. They do things in the pens. They wave their arms about. They occasionally shout and get a little bit grumpy. But again, we can't run a race without the guys and girls from the commissaires and the admin team. Make some noise for them too, please. Next up, I'm going to say thank you to our host club this weekend. It's been a real journey for the club. They're getting back to it. They're doing an absolutely fantastic job. They're working with limited resources, I would guess, and they're making it happen. And they've got this fantastic track, not only for the BMXers of the Midlands and the North and everywhere else, but also for the up-and-coming riders from Rotherham and the surrounding area. Barnsley, Wakefield, wherever it might be. They can all come here and train and practice and ride on a top quality track and experience BMX. So please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Rotherham BMX Club. Also as well, one more special thanks to this lady here. Right, she's been in BMX for a very, very long time. A very long time. Her own children have raced, left the sport, and kind of like gone on to do other things. I know Dylan's still riding the trails and the skate parks and absolutely ripping. So this lady has put in so much time, so much work, so much effort. And she's brought BMX back to Rotherham. She's brought this track back pretty much from like the brink, I suppose you could describe it. Please, ladies and gentlemen, she makes things happen. She does it with a team of volunteers. But please make some noise, show your appreciation for Carol Foster. I'm going to hand the microphone on to the lady herself, and she can say her own thank yous.
Oh my goodness, I don't want to miss anybody out. Thank you everybody from every club that's come. And I know we've got North, we've got South, we've got Midlands. It's not just Midlands, so thank you. Thank you to our old friends that are here. We've got Adele that's been in BMX for a long, long time. Thank you everybody that has supported us this morning. Every single club from lots of different regions have all helped put fencing up, brought me stuff to borrow. Just been absolutely fantastic. It just reminds me how much BMX is just one big family, and I just love you all. Thank you. And to all the new riders that are watching out there, just come and join us Wednesday, Thursday night. Get involved, because I just can't tell you how much love there is in BMX. And, of course, we need to thank our Rich, fantastic Rich Eames. Thank you for everything. And Paul Deighton, and just everybody that's helped us today. Love you all loads. Thank you. Bye.
All right, let's hear it for Carol. All right, we've got one more final left, and I need to get myself into a decent position for this one. I'm going to run you through the riders who were up there. We have got from Blackpool on the 688, Thomas Webster. Blackpool again on the 399, Wade Agar. Blackpool on the 761, Luke Richardson. He must have hired a charabanc. For Midlands on the 27X, Luke Davis Hayes. For Preston and BMX Widow Photography, Mum's filming right now, Matt McHugh. For Doncaster on the 125, Nathan Woods. For Nottingham on the 4.1, Ben Bates. And for Birmingham BMX Club, he's heading out to Colombia for the World Cup in a couple of weeks' time. On the 141, it's George Hunt. The final of the Midlands BMX Finals Championships 2022. Oh my word, here we go. This is it, the final, the Superclass men. It's for the money, in and out of turn number 1. Look at Ben Bates and George Hunt battling. Here comes Nathan. Nathan 1 into the turn, in there in 3. Diving underneath, trying to steal the 2. Getting caught up, but George Hunt looking like he's going to get himself some Colombian spending money. Taking it to the line. It's going to be Hunt, Bates, Wood. 1, 2, 3. Matt McHugh might have stolen 4. Oh, what a final. Superclass men. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up your Midlands BMX Championships for 2022. Just want to thank you all for coming and supporting the region. We know winter's not that far away. And there'll be trips to the indoor at Manchester Skate Park.